Hey everyone, welcome. It's Naomi, and today I want to do a little cold shoulder yoga with you. So what I really mean is yoga that you can do for that tension that you get in the winter when you shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and you just feel all this tension in your shoulders and your neck. So in that spirit, I'm wearing a sweater and a scarf because I want you also to be able to do these while maybe still wearing some of those clothes that you are wearing when you've just come from being outside and you feel chilled to the bone and your shoulders are up to your ears and all you want to do is relax, but you don't want to take everything off. So that's this practice. So let's get started. So I actually recommend having a scarf. If it's the one that you use when you're outside, that's awesome. If you don't have a scarf, you can use a yoga belt. I'm using a scarf because I think that it's helpful to have things that are handy that can double as yoga props. So hence the scarf. All right, so let's get started. You don't need your scarf or your belt yet, but place your left hand on your right rib cage and your right hand on top of your left. And then all I want you to do, and I'll step a little bit closer to the camera so you can see, all you're doing is rolling your right shoulder forward and back, forward and back. And just go a few more times like this, forward and back. Forward and back. And each time you go forward and each time you go back, you should actually be able to feel a little bit more movement in your shoulder. And we're going to increase this in just a sec after we do the second side. But one more time, forward and back. Okay, and then switch. So place your right hand on your left rib cage, left hand on top of right, and then just take left shoulder forward and back, forward and back, and keep going on your own. And the way that you can think of it is almost as though you're drawing like a rainbow with your left elbow. So even though the elbow isn't what's doing the movement, keep going. Think about like it creating this big arc forward and back. Okay, just a few more times. And then last time, forward and back. Okay, and then drop your left arm to your side, place your right hand up on your right shoulder, and just roll your whole right elbow and shoulder back, and then arc it up across and forward. And you can move your whole body when you do that too. So it's not like you're just trying to isolate your shoulder. I want you to move your whole side. So right arm up and over and across your body so that your right elbow points towards your left foot, and then up and all the way behind you. Okay, a few more times, just like that. So you're going to move your whole torso with you. It's not isolated. Because likely, keep going, likely it's not just your shoulder that feels frozen and tight, but actually your whole torso. Okay, a few more times. Oh, last time forward and up and back. And then we'll do the second side. So just shake out your right arm. And you might start to feel a little bit warmer, which is good. If you want to take off your sweater, if you're still wearing a sweater, you can. If you've already taken it off, great. But bring your left hand up to your left shoulder so your elbow kind of bends out to the side. Okay, and then lift your left elbow up, arc it over towards your right foot. So up, over, and down, and then up and back. Okay, a few more times. Up and down, and back. And remember, move your whole torso. The whole thing. Forward and back. Oh yeah. And every time feel like you're able to move just a little bit more. You might feel some crunchies in there. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then last time, left elbow all the way towards your right foot and all the way back, and then let it go, shake it out. And you can take your scarf off if you're wearing it, or grab your yoga belt. And you want to take your scarf or the belt in your hands wider than your shoulders. And you can sort of test the width here. The wider apart your arms are, the easier it is on your shoulders. So you might want to start really wide. The more narrow your arms are, the harder it's going to be on your shoulders. And what I mean by harder is it just means it's asking more of your shoulder joint, okay? So if you have more natural mobility, you can start sort of at a mid-range. If not, I would start pretty wide. And I'm going to start wide just because. Okay, so at the same time, you also want to pull your hands apart. Okay, then take the belt or your scarf up and behind you and forward. And you only take it as far behind you as you can. So even though I can take it all the way back, I have to work really hard to do that. So if I want to take it all the way back behind me, I've got to scoot my hands a little bit further apart on the belt. Okay, forward and back. And this isn't a test, by the way, of my shoulder mobility. This isn't a test of that, not today. This is just me saying, hey, my shoulders are feeling a little bit tense, a little bit tight. And if you find that it's very, very easy to go forward and back, then you can move your hands a little bit closer together. I cannot, with my hands a little closer together, I cannot go further back without feeling like I'm pulling on my chest, the muscles in my chest. So go a little wider. Oh yeah, that's doable. But if it feels like too much, I can always slide my hands wider again. And that's the really cool thing about using the belt or a scarf or whatever you have. Okay, just a few more times. Okay, and then next time the belt is straight up overhead, and I'm just going to adjust it a little bit so my hands are slightly closer together. All I want you to do is twist, and I'll turn forward again so you can see, twist, right arm down and forward, and then up and back. Right arm down and forward, and up and back. Right arm down and forward, up and back. Right arm down and forward, and I'm not going very far, my arms are still straight, down and forward, up and back, and then I'm going to switch. So left arm down and forward, and then up and back, turning my whole torso. Keep going, down and forward, up and back, down and forward, up and back. 2 more times, down and forward, up and back. Last time, down and forward, up and back, and then let it go. And I'm going to toss that over to the side, and then all we're going to do is one tiny little standing sequence. And I'm a little warmer now, so I'm going to take the sweater off. And the whole idea of this practice is actually to help you warm up a little bit too, not just in your shoulders and your neck, but actually in your whole body. So take your legs wide apart, and you can test the distance, the width, by turning your right foot out, okay, toward like the short edge of your mat. Bend your right knee and see if your thigh goes parallel. And that'll tell you that you're a good distance, okay, a nice width. Okay, now turn your right foot out. And as you turn your right foot out, bend your knee. Okay, then turn your right foot all the way in, turn your left foot out, bend your knee. And just a few more times like this. Left foot turns in, right foot out, bend your knee. Turn your right foot in so your foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat, left foot out, bend your knee. Now keep going, just 2 more times on both sides. What I want you to feel is not just that it's your foot doing it, but actually you're moving right up at the top of your thigh. Okay, and that your thigh bone moving in your hip socket, your femur bone, is what's creating the action. Okay, and then come on back to center. And now turn your right foot out, lower your left knee down to the ground. Okay, reach your right hand up, and then lift your left knee, reach your right arm all the way across to the left, and then lower your left knee and reach your right arm behind you. So again, this like arc, this rainbow action. Left knee up, right arm down, left knee down, arm up. Now you can add if you want. As you lift your left knee, you can put your heel down, turn your toes out, and then turn your left knee down, arm behind you. A few more times. Left knee up, heel down, reach your right arm across, left knee down, right arm behind you. Okay, left knee up, heel down, reach across, left knee down, right arm behind you. Okay, now lift your left knee, put your heel down, right forearm to right thigh, and extend your left arm alongside your ear. Okay, then lower your knee down, left knee down. A few more times. Left knee up, heel down, left arm alongside your ear, left knee down, left hand down. A few more times. Left knee up, heel down, left arm alongside your ear, really extend, and then lower your left hand and left knee down. One more time. Left knee up, heel down, left arm alongside your ear, and then come on back to center. Turn your right foot in. So your right foot is about parallel to the back edge of your mat. Left foot out. Okay, then turn towards your left leg. You can place your right hand down, right knee down, and reach your left arm behind you. Okay, then lift your left knee up, or right knee up, I'm sorry, heel down and reach across. Okay, right knee down, left arm up, reach behind you like a rainbow. Right knee up, heel down, reach across. Okay, turn in, right knee goes down, arm behind you, it's left arm behind you. Right knee up, heel down, reach your left arm across. 2 more times. Right knee down, reach your left arm behind you. Right knee up, left arm reaches across. Okay, last time. Right knee goes down, reach your left arm behind you. Okay, then as you lift your right knee up, put your heel down, left forearm to left thigh. Lift your right arm and extend it alongside your ear. And really push through your right leg as much as you can. Okay, then lower your right hand and right knee down. Lift your right knee up, right arm alongside your ear. Right hand down, right knee down. Right knee up, right heel down, right arm alongside your ear. Right hand down, right knee down, so you turn towards your left leg. And then right knee up, right heel down, right arm alongside your ear. Right hand down, right knee down. And then right knee up, right heel down, right arm alongside your ear and hold. You take a full breath in. Full breath out. Straighten your left leg, turn back to center. Take a full breath in, lift up through the sides of your body. Full breath out, relax your shoulders. Just 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And then last time, you can give yourself a little shake, a little shimmy if you like. I am. Inhale. And then exhale, shake it out. And that's it. That is your warm up for your shoulders. So it's, you can think of it as like the melting of your cold shoulders practice. Hopefully your shoulders and your hips are actually feeling pretty fantastic after this short practice. So if they are, let me know in the comments below. If they're not, you can also let me know in the comments below. And you can tell me what you want to see more of on this channel in the comments, and I will be happy to create those practices for you. But for now, thanks for getting on the mat with me. Like I said, I hope your shoulders and your hips are feeling fantastic and a little bit warmer, and a little less tense and frigid and cold after this practice. And I look forward to seeing you back on the mat again really soon. Okay, until then, bye everyone.